I'm gonna try something out here. I've never done this before. I'm gonna hold a camera and bring you into my garage sale. So I'll give you a slow spin or a slow walk through. Hopefully not make you dizzy, but no guarantees. And if anything, this will get me ready for doing lives, because I've never done this before. I've got this handheld thingamajig that helps me put the camera where I want it without having to hold the camera itself. Anyway, this is it. I'll show you a few of my favorites. This old door here. This is an old screen door. I had gotten that, salvaged it from a camp out in Cherryfield, Maine. That's old. Other than it being chippy white, there's nothing wrong with it. That screen is intact, no holes. That little couple, that little boy and girl, they're my faves too. We'll bring you in here. This lamp probably came, for all I know, from Walmart. But you know what I did with it? I put it on a piece of slate, glued it down, and I had another one very similar to it, and that sold. So I decided to do the same to this one. Since we're in the green, I'll show you this fish. He's a plaque. Somebody made that. There's somebody's initials. That is nice. That would look nice on someone's wall. Pictures. I did pictures this week. I've got that one, and I've got a few others here. These are all nice vintage pictures. And I've got them marked way down. They're only $5 each. So somebody can get themselves a good deal. This lamp I brought in. I had to do some fixing up and get a nice shade for it, but it is faux basketry, basically fake basket, but it's nice, and it's not a new lamp. I did not rewire this. It's got the old plug-in. I don't usually rewire my lamps unless people ask me to, and nobody has asked me to, so that's been good. The only time I rewire lamps is when, you know, obviously they're broken and they need to be rewired. Yep. I like birds. This is my chicken. Because I'm in Maine and this is tourist season, I tried to make sure that I have some lobster items or nautical items. This old rocker, that comes from Stonington. And this chair, just a single chair, that one's from Deer Isle. I get a lot of my items from yard sales. Roadside picks. You'd be surprised what people leave outside on the road, and I am not ashamed to go picking. When there's a sign that says free, it's probably for me. These bowls are nice. I like these a lot. I actually saved a set for myself, and I've got them 4 for $15. Good price. Good price if you're into frogs. Another lamp. If you watch any of my other videos, you'll see that I have myself quite a stash of lamps. So I am trying to sell some of them. I have to wait until I can actually do lives to be able to, what I'd like to do is to be able to sell them live. I know one of my plans is to do some tutorials as far as rewiring. These are nice plates. These are called fondue plates. They're made by Dansk. Very, very nice. I've got a set of 6. You know, a lot of my items I marked down quite a bit here in the garage sale because I'm looking for turnover. But I also, as the days pass and maybe somebody is not picking them, I list them on eBay. And those plates right there, I've already listed them on eBay for $10 each, actually $11 each. And I'm actually the lowest priced per plate. I've always loved this, and this was something that I may keep if it doesn't sell. I will admit that I have a pretty hefty price on it, but that's because I love it. It is needlepoint. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess it is. Behind glass. It's a tray. It's real nice. An old school desk from the 70s. The chair doesn't necessarily match it, but I had to put something with it. Little snail, a votive, some jewelry, something else, lobster. Oh yeah, I gotta have my business cards here. Gotta do that. Been handing them out. And you know, last week, actually Friday, this is Sunday, I had somebody come and she said that a friend of hers had been here the week before and she highly recommended that she come. And she did. So the word's out. I've definitely had a couple of repeat customers, and I've had people that have traveled. I'm here in Ellsworth. I've had people travel all the way from, let's see, Augusta and Damariscotta. So, you know, I had a booth at an antique mall here in Ellsworth, and after almost 17 years, it just wasn't working out. My husband and I winter in Texas, and my mom and dad would tend to my booth, and they're getting older, and it's more of a chore for them. And I said, you know, it's time for me to, unfortunately, end my booth. But I cannot end the fun associated with it. So what did I do? I got myself a storage garage. And that's what this is. So I have weekly garage sales every Friday and Sunday, and it took a little time for it to get off. I did get some repeat customers from the creamery, and I've gathered quite a few others from Instagram and Facebook. But once June hit, mid-June, I started getting a pretty good steady flow of people. And like I said, Friday I actually had somebody who was recommended to come see me. So I've been doing really well, and I've actually amazed myself. So, you know, it was an undertaking. I'm a thrill seeker. I don't think you can have any fear to do something like this, and I guess that's me. So I hope you enjoyed this tour, and if you see anything, by the way, in the walkthrough, I hope I didn't make it too dizzy for you, that you cannot live without, throw me a comment and tell me what your favorite object was, what you like looking for if you go yard sailing or garage sailing. And thank you. I'm Julie. It was nice to see you. I'll be back real soon. And till then, have a great day.